One thing is that we are still in that colonial mentality mind. You know?
But it's been years.
It's been years, but one thing is,
have this mentality.
look, okay, akora wo hui. Say wo chere akora de. So atase. Na akora no wo chere na de. Na wo chere na de year. Obokoko school no what friend say do the final examination obe fail.
Yeah.
Ghana every year we fail.
Wow.
Big time. Wow. Big time, bro.
Wow. That's the presidents we have. No, these are people who have knowledge. These are people who have been part of the process of Nkrumah. Why are they not listening? Why are they not doing the best?
The government is not made out of one person.
Yeah.
Among for and so MPP Omotoma Nanado. Among for and to Mahama. Among for and to NDC Omotoma Mahama. We need to get that mindset out. Say party enko year. Voice out and say it. So what did they make us say? And when people say made them be an MPP supporter that hard, and into the party called wrong go crana. They don't say it. So what I say? 37 years, 38 years since the two parties has been in power. What have they achieved? So what I say? The Kwame Nkrumah yet to walk and my before even your generation. What have we? What has been built on top of that? Yeah, election banner with a few ambulance about which is why BB. Excavators now one thing they say yeah, they will be on camera with it. Massa, look, Ghana, yeah, we are sad human beings.
DJ Big Joe, tell it, I post my own Sudan and every year you shoot, bruh. What's the situation on the ground? I mean, like our people are not capable, and I say we're just selfish people.
Oh, but you know what? All the same, it's not lost. I keep saying that to Postman.
Postman has been crying.
Or say sometimes no. We do have these arguments, not arguments, debates of air sometimes, and I personally think it's not lost. I think if you look at, sometimes you have to compare Ghana with other African countries. Well, I don't know the kind of improvements Ghana we have.
So you comparison.
Yeah, a bit of comparison.
Two countries better than Nigeria now. Togo.
No. What is it? What is it? You're all kind of proud. We're all kind of say all is not lost. But one thing is it's like everything should drain completely. Now I can say all is lost. Yeah, kind of me more home buying.
Comparison here is too much more.
Ubeti the Ghana. I compare Rwanda.
I don't nitpick the good ones.
So okay, so we should pick the rubbish.
No, yes, I did anything in life, no. So okay. I so obviously Utimu says sometimes who crowd Utimu's life will be there. So what I say, it happens everywhere in the world. So I think in a way, me personally, I think say you have to compare it with other struggling countries. I would say if you think we are struggling, then you compare it to other countries that are also struggling. Then you could see, say we are more better.
Some people are also struggling. Comfortable.
Obi a train now what's the Kanye Janipa now we're ahead. Now coming to the end of the race now we're here. Yeah, was my man compare me who Obi a no ritual because I'm better than you. Sada wo patch, bro.
Okay, I didn't know can Rwanda. I don't find compare UK and NASA America then. I didn't know.
Okay, we say Africa. I don't make a choice. You can compare Rwanda.
The African continent.
Okay, Rwanda. We cannot compare Rwanda. Okay, you can compare Egypt, You can compare Egypt.
Compare Zambia, Zimbabwe. Those countries are.
Zambia. And for what's them called because China for take you over. They are doing better than us.
I know, dear.
They are doing better than us.
Wait.
No, they are doing better than us. Our entertainment and everything is getting better.
No.
Zambia,
dear. Me nice Zambia. When you try, me free Zambia.
And in China for take you over.
Say, we are way ahead in a way.
Okay, do you know the GDP of Zambia right now?
Oh, but Ghana is more. Come on.
But other men can say
that they are
before
drastic change.
That's it.
That's it.
Drastic change. There's been drastic change, and I can tell you in the next 5 to 10 years, Ombetwaye. Me na make catch Ombetwaye by far.
In the next time,
so other countries don't have compare with.
And wait, let's say, DJ Postman. I know the eyes were losing hope. I'm Ghana.
Debut.
That's how I see it.
But who said, "You have records on some tour, and you say we are losing hope." And also sunti. But or make a point. I just said. You bet me I better, but you bet me I better. No, and I yes, I know.
Exactly, because what is and they say, Ghana, no, we need to really get that mindset of abiding and the BBR. So no problem, no, me no. In a way, they say yes, our leaders already are bro. I'm not gonna basically lie about whether it's NDC or MPP already are bro. After Nkrumah's party came, Ghana have never been the same. And Nkrumah had a lot of set places. One thing he said, things in place are and Kesanka. The next parties, the next government, build up on top of it. But they haven't. So, and Minya Bijo to her now say not all is lost that. In Tiama Bibi and your friend and Sunny Aka say okay, all is lost.
Is that also part of the Ghana mentality? Go and say
one thing is one thing is Ghana home. Rules as in self rules. There's no law in Ghana. There's no law in Ghana. No. There's no law in Ghana because one thing they say, I ask myself, is our leaders even run the country? Are they safe?
Okay.
Are they really safe? They're not safe. They're not safe. So as I say, there's no law in Ghana. No, it's so sad. It said like every year be an amount for Ghana independent. Ghana just say no amount for year you. I think that's can cry now with the best celebrity independence. Yam fan to tompa. Yam fan donating hospitals.
Ambulance buy
cathedral ceremony. You catch them and say na mammy can religion who asem ha. Into with the fan start to cry
ambulance ceremony.
And fan cathedral whatever is started. Hospitals need building. Infrastructures need building. So no one thing they say you be see cathedral. So what a cathedral no so ya kwakra in this independence year ya ba be di na ya ni akwakra a stone from Israel. Say ye de beto foundation say.
Bompa ya manyankopon.
Ya bompa ya manyankopon. Na Ghana nyankopon de ayira.
Yeah, so we chiriti ye bompa na be. Baby Debia ye kwa Independence Day ni akoma te sisters na de. Sa you know.
Na enkura etwa. Na enkura emu.
So see etwa na.
Me anka me wo ma Ghana anka me ba bia nkoda ayi ni bida.
And
Nyansen me na make catch so what I say
this match na you
I don't see na
right no you send me nyai
any young country ministers for no say omo march instead go be nyan kura
okay you know us right na no me kai say na do nkomo earlier we were talking about the fact
okay you know like there's lady idol in the house I think we have to switch our dial a little bit because yeah.
Oh, we need to talk in.
We have to switch it a bit.
Hello.
Yeah. I would like to welcome Idol to the discussion. Today is we have a special panel today. It's Ghana Independence Day.
Yeah, have you met me before any?
No.
I will talk in English. So please. When you hear any, we're good. Yeah.
Yeah. Happy Independence, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
And, but just to ask, Idol, is there anything like independence in your country as well?
We have
you have. Do you celebrate it as we do?
Which country, by the way? Some of us
Rwanda.
Oh, where's it?
Yeah.
Oh, Postman was just comparing Ghana to Rwanda.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Comparing Ghana to what? Zambia.
Like Rwanda.
Rwanda. Yeah.
Rwanda, yeah.
How is the place like?
It's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Than my country?
Yeah. Do you know what?
Be honest.
Let's
even being
honest,
country. Yes. Just because there's more greenery. Like we are the land of 1,000 hills. So it's a lot of greens, a lot of plantations. It's very green and it's very But then we've got similarities like Ghana and Rwanda. We're very welcoming people, and you guys are very welcoming people. I would say like Ghana is a bit more relaxed, like where you can roll up to a petrol station and people are dancing and playing music, and you know that's a way of life.
We have a lot on our minds, so we create our own happiness.
Okay.
Whereas in Rwanda, that wouldn't be the case. The petrol station would just be the petrol station. You won't have people dancing there.
I see. Yeah.
Sorry, can I just ask you a question?
Yeah.
You know, one thing is Ghana is 63 today,
Yes.
right? How old is Rwanda?
Rwanda, we are. You're not putting me on the spot.
I know, sorry, but just want to basically.
No,
when
we're
did you get
young. I
yeah.
think we're still young. No, in the 60s.
Okay.
60s.
In the
Okay.
60s.
So when was the independence then? When is Rwanda new?
Let me tell
I
you.
don't. Okay.
You guys.
I don't.
I didn't think I was gonna come in.
Oh, that's
talking
cool.
about-
That's all right.
It's
That's
all
all right.
good. It's all good. We're asking because you see, the thing is that some of the countries have gone far. Others are way behind.
Yep.
You know,
Okay.
some are way behind, but they've overtaken those that have gone far in terms of independence.
Okay.
And are doing better. You understand? But we have a problem with our country because, like Postman is saying, there's so many things we can change. We're not changing. Our leaders are not doing it.
KMJ, I would like you to clarify. If some of you say some of them have gone far, where do you like? Can you explain yourself? Is it economically or other?
Exactly.
Because I personally
Of course.
think you have to properly like explain how far. Like when you talk about some of them have gone far. We do understand economically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some countries are far better.
Can I-
Like Nigeria is one of the best, like the most richest country in Africa. But I don't think
It's not reflecting in the country.
Yeah,
It's not
there's still
reflecting.
corruption.
So it means they have a problem.
So what is let me just make a clarification of a point. Is the reason why Ghana is still basically like is really going down, and I would compare it to your country, Rwanda. Yeah. Okay. How often do you go to
Once a year.
once a year? So you go down there, you see the infrastructure, you see the hospitals and all them sort of things.
Yes.
You are. I don't know if you've been to the maternity wards in your country where women give birth and everything. Have you ever seen any woman lying on the floor giving birth?
No, that's not gonna happen.
Okay. Ghana, yeah, women give birth.
Oh, that's
On and yeah,
That's
no,
a bit
no, it's
But
not.
is
It's not.
this-
it's
Like-
a
not.
bit too.
It's
But
not.
where exactly are these like hospitals in Accra?
You see, you see, okay.
Accra hospitals that we are talking about.
But you know, that's
Okay, hold on.
But then also at the same time, Ghana has a lot. You guys are a lot of people. Your population is very high.
No, but one thing
That's
is
one point.
Nigeria
Oh.
population higher than us.
Yeah.
We are 30 million. Even that one is a question mark.
Yeah.
Whether we're gonna count on that. Yeah. You see, the reason why I'm asking all these questions is just like basically, in order to improve a country, you got to compare yourself with other people. I mean, Rwanda has been through a lot, even including the genocide, right, between the Tutsis and the Hutus. Yeah. Am I right? Yeah. Okay. But within that period of that 10 years that you guys went through ordeal, yeah, Paul Kagame, which is your president, have turned the country around. Do you know what I mean? Make sure that the country is running at a pace that right now, the, people even saying in the next 10 years, Rwanda is gonna have the most highest GDP in terms of economic development in the whole of Africa. You know what I'm saying? Our leaders, yeah, every time they come on power, there's always a problem. It's the fact. Do you know what I mean? So one thing is we being the citizens, we got right to compare ourselves with other countries. Wow, what are we doing wrong?
I think it's also like you said with the genocide and everything that happened. A lot of us have lost so much, and when we look back, we're like never again. And that's why we needed somebody to step in and direct. And then when our president Paul Kagame did that, we all moved in that direction because we don't want a repeat of the past. And sometimes it's like a phoenix. A phoenix goes up in flames and then rises again. It's rebirth. So that's essentially that happened to Rwanda.
Yeah, like the sun. You know what I mean?
But
one thing is
what's the mentality of the people in Rwanda in terms of
their leader.
obeying rules
and
regulations, in terms of keeping up the mentality of trying to build a place themselves?
Like it was easy or easier to do that because there's certain things that have been in place from before. For example, once a month, the whole community gets together and cleans. It's called
I've seen a documentary on that.
And that is something that has been going on for time. It's not something that's new. So it's within us. It's already integrated within us. So
Intuition,
it's
sort of.
like, yeah. And then so now we're just aligning our future to our values, which were there already. And then we've also learned from the past where our values have been neglected and where it led to. So now we know how to keep things together, so to speak. And even during the Umugani, like you have politicians that are picking up like the street litter and everything. So now when you do that, you wouldn't want to go and litter now because you're seeing your grandma pick up your litter and you're seeing, you know, presidents pick up litter. So you're not gonna now throw something in the bin.
You see, one thing is, let me just get this sad case going, because one thing is, you see how she's saying even the ministers, even when it comes for the cleaning once a month thing, the ministers get involved. I've been to Ghana where I've seen someone actually throw a plastic bag on the floor, where I actually not like tap the person behind, tap the person and tell the person to go back and pick it up. He told me to sort off.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? You see the mentality. You see the mentality.
I mean,
of
me,
Ghanaians.
for example, I'm here, you know, and for the past days or weeks that I've been here, it's difficult for me to actually throw anything out there
because the place is clean.
Street. You understand what I mean? But elsewhere, I probably would say, okay,
you follow.
It's fine to do that because already people are doing it, and it doesn't look new to anybody for you to see somebody dropping anything, as much as you feel is bad. But because of the systems over here and the fact that it's wrong from the start, that if you do this, it is wrong and you're going to be punished. I have kept that to myself. And it's difficult for me to actually throw anything out there, like on the street or anywhere. So I think that's also another issue that we'll probably have to look. But these laws are there.
But then you were
That's
saying
the
punishment. It's not about punishment. The way, if you see it as do something right and get punished, then you're not really going to do it because the incentive is not there. But if you're doing something because of your value, and for example, like I said, you know your grandma is going to be there next month picking up your litter, you're not going to want to do that. So you're not going to do that in the first place. And you're going to take pride that, you know what, my streets are clean and, you know, we're doing our bit. But if it's like a thing, oh, I'm not going to do it because I'm going to get punished, people are still going to do it.
You see, one thing is, I was born in Ghana. I was brought up in Ghana. That's why I came to this country at a very young age.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I remember, I'm from a city called Kumasi, right?
Yeah.
And I remember, like, we used to have a similar thing that you guys have had in Uganda, where there's every month. I mean, if some of you are born in Kumasi, you know that the king, the Asante Hene, ordered people to basically clean their gutters and take the community and all them sort of things.
Yeah, I was born in Buckingham Palace.
Okay, well, all right, I hear that. But one thing is, it's just like I don't really, because I don't live in Ghana. I don't know if this thing is still going on. But littering, in some parts of Ghana, but littering had become like a norm in Ghana. I mean, I think there was some video circulating recently where you can see it rain quite a bit, and you see the river
was terrible.
You see the river was just full of rubbish, and it was just going along like a sea of, I don't even know how to use it.
So with plastic waste.
I saw that video as well. Like with that, who do you blame when you see those kind?
I blame the people and I blame the government.
Oh, so you blame all?
Yes.
Okay.
Because one thing is, when you even go to the main cities, you don't even see rubbish bins.
Okay.
There's not a lot of them around, and when it get filled up, right, we don't even have people to come and pick it up. And do you know how many garbage trucks do we have in Ghana?
Some time back, I think a couple of months ago, they decided to place some of the bins, on the streets. They hook them up to a metal. So maybe if you're walking and you have anything you want to throw away, you don't put it on the ground, you put it in there. The next day you come and one of them is gone. People are placing them in their houses and because they don't want to buy them. So I think the mentality thing is a big problem. And if we're not solving it from there, we're still going to talk about, we can do it, it's this way, it's that way, and we won't get anywhere.
I just think that if we talk about mentality, mindset, it always got to start off with the next generation coming up. And I think there have to be positive spokesperson going to schools to talk about this sort of things, like i.e. the rubbish, the garbage, and things like that. Educate people. Go to communities. Go to shops. Go to houses. Start educating people. Start even giving out free bins.
Yeah,
you know?
And I think it's also an initiative. What you said is true. It starts from the young. So if you now integrate it or you implement it into the next generation, and you actively get them involved, then in the long run you'll see the effect.
Yeah, and there are people in Ghana right now which they do all this cleanup exercise and all them sort of things and everything, but it needs to be much more on a regular basis. Okay. It's so sad.
Okay, let's I think we kind of running out of time. I believe we're doing a segment called Spice London very shortly. It's a segment we do every Friday. We're gonna move it we're gonna start it very shortly, but let's bring our discussion to a close. And I just wanted to ask, like, with Postman, do you like, with all the talk and all the debates that we do about Ghana, like, do you feel proud to be called Ghanaian? You know what?
Okay, with my ancestors, I am proud to be a Ghanaian.
Okay.
But I hide my head in shame sometimes to call myself a Ghanaian.
Okay.
Because one thing is, for 63 years, I don't think that basically Ghana is where that really truth. I wish that Ghana was. Ghana will be.
Should be. So in short, you're proud of our ancestors. You're not proud of this generation.
No, you know what? Let me tell you something. If you can, let me tell you something. If you can resurrect Kwame Nkrumah back, you know, I'll be proud of Ghana. I'll be proud of Ghana. And we need a leader like Kwame Nkrumah or Paul Kagame. You know, because Ghana really need help.
And we are jealous.
But I believe I still hear that he's a dictator or something, isn't it?
But then that's the whole thing with everything. You're always gonna have haters. Like always. Look at Gaddafi. Gaddafi was doing well for his country, and it's like, oh, he's a dictator. He's this, and now that he's gone, the country is suffering.
Look what happened to Libya.
Our dictatorship is used in taking money.
You see, one thing is, I always say this. Democracy. As in the West, democracy is not right for Africa. I'm telling you that right now. But let me tell you something. If Paul Kagame can rule for the rest of his life, I'll be very happy. Because he's doing the right thing. You know what I mean?
I personally think one of the things that we Ghanaians have to look into is the fact that Ghana is one of the peaceful countries in Africa.
Okay,
we have to be proud of that. When you are saying all the positive
other
stuff,
countries have peace.
No, they do, but they do. Come on, in Nigeria,
but then you know what? It's true. Because if you're peaceful,
I'll tell you this.
Opportunities for growth. Because if there's no peace, you're not gonna think about it.
Peaceful, there's opportunity for growth, and you're not growing. How do you call that?
But then because you're not taking the opportunity.
Yes. So the problem is the
peace doesn't make
the
sense.
People themselves have to make the change. Imagine nowadays you can do whatever, you can insult government, do whatever you want.
No, it's called freedom of speech. It's not an insult. You know what I mean? If you don't basically speak out things are going wrong.
No, but push.
How you gonna get things out?
Some countries you'll be
Let me tell you something.
To do that.
Paul Kagame,
you should be proud of that.
Can I ask you a question? Paul Kagame, do people? You will get one or two people speaking against him. Am I right?
Yeah.
Does he go around and say, "Oh, don't say that about me"?
No.
Thank you.
So no, but you can't go to that level.
No, but one thing is he doing everything? Is it ticking every box in your opinion?
Yeah, because you need to progress, and especially as Africa, we need to progress. Like we can't sit there and wait for somebody else to help us. Like we've been doing that, and we've been taken advantage of, and now it's our time to rise. And
colonial times are being
we have to do it for ourselves.
Yeah. Colonial times is coming to an end.
Okay.
Colonial times is coming to an end. Okay. Trust me, and it will come to an end.
Okay, lovely people. Let's bring our. I think DJ Kenneth Ben is ready to do some mixes for us. Whilst we get ready for our next segment.
Well, Spice London. Spice London. And you want to have the spice of it. You know, it's okay. Ghanaians were holiday today. So can we declare this place a holiday today?
Yeah.
No.
Can I see the Queen?
Can you see the Queen?
No.
Oh, okay. Okay. I at this moment I declare that every Chinese food will be free. So
why Chinese though? Why Chinese?
I just love Chinese food. That's
Okay.
No, but I ain't going there. And you know I'm not coming.
Special fried rice, beef and barbecue sauce, everything is free. Like,
oh
yeah. So I personally
can you come
think.
from elsewhere than Chinese?
Okay.
But isn't that where
fish and chips
exactly.
and fufu and every Ghanaian.
That's what
I was thinking he was gonna say.
I was gonna say that.
Cool, you know what I mean?
Okay, so I declare that everywhere you go, every Ghanaian restaurant you go, like probably they should sell free food. Or
Okay,
it's Ghana Independence Day.
Well, then tell Ajoko to prepare some food for free, and you know what she will tell you.
Sorry, who's a Joko?
Ajoko is the one who sells the cocoa.
Okay, lovely people. KMJ, take you over.
All right, so it's 11 minutes past 5. King Eben DJ taking us all the way till 6 p.m. is up in the building. I have the beautiful lady who is just about Spice London. Your name once again is Idol, yeah?
Idol, yeah.
Idol. Which, okay, when I come back, ask you something.
Okay, I think we should just go quickly on Facebook to read our messages.
Oh, we got some comments, yeah?
And also a big shout out to people on Facebook as well.
Okay, so let me see. Big shout outs go out to Francis Bosumpem. You joined our feed right there now. David Mensah, we see you. Big shout outs to you, Reverend John Biney and Frank Morris Kwanzaa also joining in. Of course, we have Eric Stagger and Bernard Fosu is also in tune. And this one says, "Welcome to London, Angela." Mustad Uber says so. Many thanks to you, Angela. We're loving the moment over here. So yeah, that's what it is. This one says, oh boy, we got that one lost over there. Then you can also follow us on our social media pages. I mean, it's pretty simple. You can do that. GN Radio UK is on Facebook. Twitter is at GN Radio UK. On TuneIn, GN Radio UK. YouTube is GN Radio UK as well. You can also make sure you check us on our TV channel 0185 Sky across UK and Eurobird and Astra TV across Europe, and make sure you make it happen. We're back with some back-to-back music. After that, we're going to be spicing London, baby.
I think let's give a quick DJ Keneben is gonna take over just the next 5-10 minutes whilst we prepare for Spice London.
I can wait.
I